The Great Bears of Gallowswood, Khador Iron Fang character unit. It is only we and the ghosts of Kragvold who are worthy to bear our company name. Captain Yarovich Volkov. The Great Bears of Gallowswood are the survivors of an Iron Fang company once based out of Kragvold Fort, a rugged bastion overlooking Khador's border where it touched both the Auric Hills and Signar's Thornwood Forest. They have earned such a reputation for honor and self-sacrifice that the mere mention of their name can cause a respective silence to fall over a room. The common people eagerly relate stories of the Great Bears as if they witnessed their deeds firsthand rather than hearing about them secondhand. Yarovich Volkov, the sixth in an unbroken line of Iron Fangs, earned fame with this unit while still a lieutenant. He won the Shield of Khador and the Sash of Valor in a series of bloody engagements near Feling, including attacks to destabilize Signaran border garrisons and numerous skirmishes against disreputable mercenary companies paid in Signaran coin to harass Khadoran citizens living near the border. Volkov earned the honorific Fang of the First Bear when just 22 years old, the youngest to ever do so, by leading his squad against a force 5 times their number near Carlwine Creek. In 593, the Southlanders grew tired of their losses from border skirmishes and decided to destroy Kragvold Fort entirely. Volkov, foremost of those who stood against the Signaran attack, fought beside his trusted brother-in-arms, Moskor Kolsk. A heavily muscular young scrapper by the name of Kartov Yarovich soon joined them. As Signarans poured into the breach and the trio's Khadoran comrades died around them, these 3 warriors held one of the largest passages in the open courtyard by themselves, yielding their position only when the countless Signaran dead had formed a bleeding wall that pressed down on them. Every inch of ground the bears surrendered, they soaked in Signaran blood. Volkov eventually saw that the fortress had fallen, and they eventually retreated. Their foes cheered in relief to see them go, weary of sacrificing their own to these bloody-minded heroes. Meanwhile, the Great Bears watched in fury as their home collapsed and burned before them. The Signarans erased the fort and their dead comrades from the face of Khador in a great pyre, an ignoble end to such worthy fighters. The High Command awarded each of the Bears accolades for having fought past any hope of victory, yet they cared little for such honors. Volkov refused to reconstitute his company even after his superiors promoted him to the rank of captain. He pointed to Kolsk and Yarovich and said they carried the weight of his fallen dead brethren. The sight of this trio joining any engagement sends an immediate thrill through their war-weary allies. The Great Bears have fought in countless battles over the last 2 decades, and on many occasions their tireless ferocity has turned the tide of battle. Volkov, the bearded and dark-eyed leader, admired by every officer, has a feel for the shifting fortunes of battle and an uncanny ability to show up where most needed. The older Kolsk's sabers of service testify to his 20 years of unflinching service in uniform, and he serves as the lieutenant every captain and commandant dreams of having at their side. He never questions his orders and can always find ways to execute even the most impossible of plans. Yarovich, the youngest and wildest of the 3, is called the Brute by some, but with affection. A Kovnik once baited Yarovich into a fight outside of a drinking hall, thinking himself safe behind his uniform, but Yarovich killed him with a single punch. After that, no one dared pick a fight with Yarovich, and his laughter rings out on the battlefield as he sweeps his axe in large killing arcs alongside his great brother bears.